Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Citizen Sleeper. Last time we left off, we were in pretty dire straits. I'm not doing good health-wise, and we're going to be paying our debt soon. We also finished up something for Feng here. Hack a Havenage agent to get a cipher is what I have to do next. So once we do that, apparently you will disable my tracker, possibly. Looking forward to that. Okay, I think I need to pay this off. Okay, it's still just 58. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pay the tab. Let's go ahead and do it. There we go. I don't want it to finish because I'm like, am I screwed when it finishes, or do I still have another day after that? It says 2 cycles, so I don't know. But yeah, it's unavailable now. I paid the tab. Can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from across the bar. You look across to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled liquids glinting around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed, a load of spacers mixing with the locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass on the bar, or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Walk away, I'm done. I could just walk away. I'm done. Wrong. Not even close. Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? One round of drinks and we're even, sleeper? Come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from a chest holster. What's wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how all this works. I'm a freelancer, sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with SNARP, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. Closes the gap, stumbling a little. What'd you think? You just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? You don't understand. You're very drunk. It's you, sleeper, that doesn't understand. Some of us pay our debts, but it's all the harder because of idiots like you. Oh, I should thank you. Ethan nods, his head heavy. You're giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds a finger in that general direction without turning around. Shoot me or let me leave? I mean, we can keep paying the little asshat. It's not the biggest issue, I don't think. This could potentially get very bad. I feel like shoot me or let me leave is a bad call here, but it might also be one of those things that he respects me for being bold enough to say. I'll just stay silent. Nothing to add? Ethan turns and walks back towards the bar. Good. Lesson learned. Then sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. Thing is, sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours and it'll always betray you. No matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please go. Catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself. Let's just leave. He's not worth it. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark in the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rim like hammers. Yeah, he's not worth it. Not worth it at all. We have better things to do than to sit there and waste our time on some asshole drunk. So, yeah, let's, I got an upgrade point, so that's good. I can do self-repair now. I can use scrap components at home to repair to condition, which could be extremely useful. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. That wouldn't be the worst thing, especially since I'm doing a bunch of shit for Feng now. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. That's okay, but I don't feel like it's that integral of a perk. I would rather just not be breaking in the first place. Display potential, yeah. Chance to gain energy after any engage action, I'm not really crazy about. I mean, I'm gonna have to be interfacing more, which makes me think I should go for that. Or I could go for self-repair and repair myself, because right now, for example, I am not going to be able to afford to get another stabilizer. That's just not happening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the ability to repair myself. It's also leaning more into my engineer thing. So, yeah, let's do that. I have a scrap component here. We can use that to heal ourselves a little bit to keep us slightly healthier. Without having to actually buy a stabilizer, because I need to use this cryo to get over here. I can't afford a stabilizer. Not over here, over here. Yeah, I need to get over there, so I can actually afford a stabilizer right now. But that's another, drive down. Yeah, if I had 4 scrap, I could also build a home, but I mean, as far as I can tell, that's just for a point, so yeah, track Ashton, free Neovin, get to know Emphas, buy a vial of stabilizer. Oh, well, buying a vial of stabilizer is also, that will also get me a thingy. But I've made my decision now, so I think we're good. So what do I want to do now? I don't remember where I was doing things. Okay, here. Yeah, I want to do block maintenance. Okay, please no negative. I need this to land. Come on! Hell yeah, there we go. That's all I needed. Good stuff. I would have liked some money, but alright, so that unlocks Castor, a curious data fence. And by fence, I'm guessing you're meaning you buy illegal data. Okay, cool. So that's the final thing we get access to from low end, along with all of these other things. Alright, Castor. You cross between 2 walls of units, one of the cavernous streets at the center of the low end. The pressurized bridge is full of the clack of tavla, the shouts of children, the whir of air filters. Sleeper. Turned to see a man sitting at a tavla table alone, somehow untouched by the hustle and bustle of the people around. He gestures to the stool on the opposite side of the table. Sit. Sit. You sit at the metal stool and he starts setting the board with counters, or at least the filter caps low-enders typically use in their place. Castor, he says by way of introduction, looking over his glasses. Night or day? He asks, gesturing at the caps, crudely sprayed white and black. Night. I like night. He nods, the black counters are already on your side. Let's begin. You both take a plastic die each, pitted and worn, and roll to determine who starts. Castor rolls a 6, you, 4. I lead. He smiles and begins to move the first cap precisely along the board. Play passes back and forth between you, the dice changing hands as the caps spread along the board. As it does, Castor speaks, eyes not leaving the caps. It is unusual to see a sleeper on the eye. That's why I wanted to play with you. Take your turn, rolling a 5 and a 6. I think you would appreciate me playing carefully, but... Ooh, but no, but what if... Let's play carefully. You would maybe appreciate me playing both of these, but I think carefully is the safer way to go. After all, a sleeper's mind must be somehow different to a human one. Being emulated, I mean. As Castor talks, you build up a wall of caps, stacking them safely across the board. Progress is slow, but you remain unexposed. I don't mean to offend you, Castor meets your eye. I merely see that you are, by definition, different. What has been subtracted in the emulation, what has been added. Slides a single cap onto an open point, a risk and an opportunity. He hands you the dice. Do you ever think about this, sleeper? About what you were before and what you are now? Always. You roll a double 1 and solidify your wall. Castor whistles. The holding game. Commendable. Can be brave to build from what came before. Rolls the dice and leaps your wall in a single move. But we cannot idle too long, sleeper. The slower we move, the sooner we are caught. The past you is not just an idea, a concept for you. It is a living, breathing person. Looks up over his glasses, his eyes bright and wide. You split from them like a shadow splitting from its caster. They may be sleeping now, yes, but one day they will wake and carry on with their lives unaware of your fate, no matter what yours is. Hands you the dice, smiling. You are a branch severed from the main trunk, an offshoot who refuses to die, so to speak. Roll again, under pressure now. Trying to slip your caps out from under Castor's before he solidifies control of the game. So what I'm curious about is how you see yourself in all this. Castor asks, what does this tangle of truth make you? Driven. Castor laughs. That much is obvious, Sleeper. I see it in your eyes. You are eager to make this all count for something. Castor looks away, through the glass to the crowded units on all sides. But driven towards what? He starts removing caps, his home board now full. Is there an end here, or just endurance? Try a few more rolls, attempting to get back in the game, but Castor clears his home board with a sense of the inevitable. He has known he was winning for a while. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to beat you. I feel I may have pushed too far. He slides another cap from the board. I apologize. My curiosity has a habit of getting the better of me. You roll to return a cap to the board, but all the spaces are blocked. Castor clasps his hands apologetically. You play well. Really, your weakness is not your game. Smiles warmly. We have much to learn from each other. He slides his glasses back up his nose and sits back. I feel we could share knowledge, ideas, perhaps even data. His eyes glint with that last word. To our mutual benefit. He slides his final cap from the board. It is over. He has won. I'll see. Please, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. He holds up his palms. My intention is only to help you endure here, and if I am able, feed my curiosities. Game over, you notice the bustle of the walkway once more. The call of the children, the deliveries, the arguments and reconciliations. They wash over you as you stand and leave, Castor nodding goodbye as you do. Crossing the walkway, you replay the moves of the game in your mind, looking for an opening you were sure was there. Okay, so Castor's table, what can we actually do here with you? What are the old guard up to these days, I wonder? I have a ship mine for you if you'll indulge my curiosity. You will give me a ship mine for 5 Havenage data, which I could then give to Neovind. The stories about Yadigan are brutal. Oh, I sold some of these, though. The Yadigan is in particular, and there might only be 5. There's only been a certain amount of a lot of the other data. So you would give me a vial of stabilizer. Ah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. But, yeah, unfortunately, I think I boned myself out of getting the Yadigan one, which was a stabilizer. Oh boy, okay. Well, can I self-repair? Yep, 1 scrap component. This will get me up to having 1 more dice, next time. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get a 3rd dice, cool. And it just cost me some scrap components. That's good, that's good. I need another dice. I don't like having to play with just 2. Oh, wait, that was just... Oh, damn it, no, I didn't quite make it for the 3rd one, that's right. Alright, I'm starving. I could sunbathe. But I could also just buy some food? From, like, Emphasis Stall? It'll cost me a... Okay, let's see. What else do I want to use first? Or what else do I want to do? Ort exchange. I don't have Ripper Worm. Oh, yeah, I need to... So wait, if I go here... is this like a special thing I have to interact with? Like, do I use the Ripper Worm on one of these in particular? Or after I crack it, do I then use the Ripper Worm? I think that's how it is. I don't think there's a specific agent I just use the worm on. I think I have to hack into one of them and then use the worm. Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. Fortunately, I don't have enough dice. Yeah. Okay, well, that's unideal. Yeah, we got some things going on there. Castor's table. With this, I could get a 6. But, didn't I want to use these? Yeah. I want to use these here. To get to know you better. Hopefully positive? Neutral. That's still fine. What about this? 25% chance negative if I do this. And it is risky. I think I'll wait. That got me enough to be able to afford this over here, but you know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and input our cryo. And I'm gonna sunbathe with that. Sunbathing is finally coming in. A heavily tattooed spacer takes your chits and tell you to prepare. She'll be waiting at the edge for your arrival. Founder's Ferry. Okay. Take the ferry across the Founder's Gap to the Greenway. Let's go sunbathe first so I'm not starving, I guess? Or no, maybe I'll need the dice over there. But I wouldn't have enough to... You know what, let's just go over there with the dice first, just in case something happens. I need to drink some water here. Alright, so this is a new part of the map we haven't been to yet, so this would allow me to get back. Alright, so... Okay, there's a few things going on over here. Alright, let's see what we got then. Greenway. Overgrown biosphere. Map the pathways. Rather than simply thrash through the undergrowth, you might sketch a map of this overgrown jungle or try to better navigate its hazards. Exploring the Greenway is unlike any other place on the eye. Its overgrown chambers defy mapping. Okay, walk the Greenway, and I have a +1 endure, so that's pretty good for me. Simplest way to explore the Greenway is simply to pick a path and set off into its twisting chambers and passages. This carries obvious risks. Yeah, we'll do that next time, I think. Haifa Commune. Work the canteen. Newcomers to the commune can work within the canteen, preparing and serving food for those that make the compound their home. The only way to become part of the commune is to work your way in through long service. It isn't for everyone, Haifa member. Grow beds are at the heart of the commune, feeding the members and fueling their lab work. You are invited to assist in maintaining them. Where do I get these mushrooms? Wild margins? Search for tracking Ashton. Okay, so, ooh. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna need some 6s for this. Oh boy, that's not gonna be good. Okay, the wastes. Gather scrap. Out here at the edge of the habitable parts of the eye, everything is scrap. The trick is finding components that are still usable and staying safe. Okay, so we can just straight up gather scrap over there. That might be useful. And we have the commune. So how do I get the mushrooms? Maybe from exploring the Greenway? Okay, well this is some interesting new stuff that we have access to now. I will keep that stuff in mind. But for now, I need a nappy. I need a nappy, I do. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in there. 50% positive, 50% neutral. Yeah, positive. +3 energy. See, I didn't even have to pay for it. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and end the cycle then. That's cheaper than buying some more mushrooms from Memphis. Good stuff. Fortunately, ooh, a 6. Okay, well I know where I have to use that. I absolutely know where I have to use that. I would love to use it here to finish off of this, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. God, I need more money. I need more money bad. Alright, well, like I said, the 6 needs to go over here. To find you in the wilderness, look for tracks. So, yeah, this is just where the 6s have to be used. If only I had higher interface. Neutral, I got 1 tracking and I lost energy. Shit. Oh, this is rough. Oh, this is rough. Because now I'm starving again. Oh, gods. Okay, I might have to hold off on that just until I get more money. Because also your tab is coming up and I need a way to... Oh, God. Oh god. This isn't good. Okay, let's do this. Please no negative. I will cry. Thank you. 15 cryo even. Thank you. Good service. Alright, please be something good. Please, Tala, can you just, like, give me a bunch of chits? The Girol slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlook's warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is the good stuff, the stuff Tala says is aged in wooden casks, stored in some closed-off part of the old station among corroded wires and softly looping systems. Though sometimes it's hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way, you like pouring this stuff. It gets on your fingers and you rub them together, you can smell the mossy drink cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood as the alcohol evaporates. You like those who order it too. The aged Girol is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there, like the quiet spacer sitting at the bar right now. Watch the spacer? They are far enough away that you can freely watch them as you close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar. You call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks, pale, vac-suited, bird-boned, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spinning gravity. But the closer you look, the less you see a type. Pale eyes, almost gray, but kind. Delicate fingers that lightly drum the bar as if it was an instrument. Shock of black hair almost covering a forehead scar. Scars are something you have learned to value. They're what marks out your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that rolled out of S&ARP's biolabs. That's an interesting idea. It's the only way that you can make yourself unique. You're all the same. Oh, weird. Find yourself rubbing one on your forearm, a rough little split. Something that on the good days you might think of as a mark of defiance. Suddenly you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit! Tala breathes in from behind it, a whirl of hair and bright eyes. Shit, shit, shit! Tala? Sleeper! She ducks behind the bar and comes over. Can you help me with this? Look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. I'm coming. Come around the bar and get to one side of the tank. Okay, says Tala, on my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up the standing, somehow. You hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Tala? In the back, comes a voice from behind the tank. Somehow you manage to lug this huge thing into the back room, where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of the contents of the small room. As you do, you hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from under the tank. Oh shit, Tala looks at you apologetically. I know you liked those. That's okay. You push the crushed rations to one side. That's the end of that. Tala looks exhausted and rubs her shoulders. Francis, I swear to... Yeah, so can I not buy the rations anymore? Francis? Francis, I mentioned him already. My guy on the door deals with suppliers. Tall. Oh yeah, that guy. She sighs. You're supposed to be back from Etienne's up in the Greenway by now. Back with our Girol. She leans against the tank. Seems like he's got lost again, or joined the Haifa commune. We need that Girol. There's 4 other bars near here, and the spacers sure as hell don't come to the Overlook for the ambiance. She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank. So I'm taking matters into my own hands, she smiles. Welcome, Sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery. Look around the dank back room. You must be joking. She gives you an unimpressed look. Where's your imagination? This'll work. I need some help, though, she shrugs. You up for it? She knocks on the tank again. Could be fun. Happy to help. Okay, she grabs you by the shoulders. I'm excited. She turns around and looks at the tank. I reckon we chop this thing in half, one half for fermentation, and the other we turn into a still. We'll also need to gather the ingredients. Turns back and looks at you. You look more like a chopper than a gatherer, she smiles, so how about you build the still and tub while I work on the rest? Oh wait, Sleeper, I have an idea. Tala's grinning now and is making you nervous. Make up for the rations, how about we put a kitchen in here too? Will it fit? We'll make it work. She turns back to the tank. This is going to be great, she says to herself. Look at the dented tank in the bare room. At least she has a vision. Could we get Infus to work here? Tala nudges you out of the back room and closes the door. As you get back to the bar, you hear the banging and thumping begin. Spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. Okay, new drive discovered. Improve the overlook. Help set up the distillery. So what exactly does that entail? Because I'm currently starving. I'm nearly dead. Build the still. Okay, it's engineer. Good. You'll need to cut Tala's tank down and turn it into a still and fermentation tub, as well as setting up the room for distilling. It's a big job. Okay, that is possibly something new to do with my dwindling amount of dice. I'm going to have to buy food. And I can't buy the rations anymore. Where can I get some food? Can I get food here? You've heard of the... Okay, well, can't do that. This is... Oh my god. Yeah, the only place I can go get some food is from... Oh, I just got this money! Damn it! Alright, start action. I gotta eat, otherwise my condition's gonna go down even more, and I can't have that. Oh man, yeah, the mechanics are starting to get to me now. Even with my self-repair. But I wanted to open up the greenway. I wish I hadn't sold that Yadigan thing now. A 5 and a 4. Can I please get some 1s or 2s, damn it? I never thought I would be asking for that in a game, but here we are. Oh god, I'm gonna have to pay you again soon? I don't have the money for that. I hope you pay well, Tala. I hope you pay well, because otherwise, I'm going to die. We're gonna have to do this. I can't do any of the other stuff because... if I do, things might go badly. I need money. Positive. Oh, you don't pay! You don't pay! What the hell? Pay me! Oh god. Ord exchange. Nope. Can't do that. I need something that pays. And something that I'm good at. Which is not a lot. I will say. It's not a lot. I mean, I can do this. 100%, he doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does want to shift. I need money, man. 8 cryo? I mean, it did give me some energy. Yeah, you shoot a batch after batch of noodles, swirling them to tangled nests. Okay, well, I got some money. Oh god, this is not going to go well. And I'm going down another condition next time. I might only have 1 dice. We might die. Like, legit. We might actually die. I think me blowing my money on the greenway to get access to that was a mistake, because I kind of expected just to go there and, you know, I would get access to the character that I needed to find without much work, and then I would be able to go back to Ankita and she would be happy with me. But there's not a lot going on here that's good. Yeah, and I need 6s for that. The commune is... yeah. I mean, maybe I get paid for that as well. The other one gives me energy and pay, though, although it is less pay. Shit, man. Things are looking real dire for ol' me. Maybe I shouldn't have used the 2 upgrade points to get self-repair. Maybe I should have instead... Yeah, because I could have got 2 of these. So I could have gotten, like... interface, and then interface plus 1 or some shit, which would probably have been useful. Yeah, self-repair... I mean, it's nice, I just can't get scrap components right now. If I could, it would be amazing, and if I had enough for a stabilizer as well. Oh boy, things are not looking good. Dragos didn't pay out as well as I thought Dragos was going to either. Oh god. And I only have like 1 dice now, right? I'm breaking. I only have 1 dice! Oh, we're so boned. We're so boned. I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of this one, everyone. It was nice knowing you, but we're super dead. What is this? So, yep, unload containers. They'll pay a wage to anyone to buy some scrap. Scrap allowance. Ethan, what is it now? The compressor is quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere, and the pumping music washes over a handful of spacers and a few drunks. Ethan is still in the same stool, in the same pool of light. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender is ignoring him. This could be a good idea, but finding out that I don't have to pay you would possibly save my life. So, approach him? As you get closer, he lifts his head and turns. Sleeper! Turns to look at you. Time to pay up again, isn't it? Gestures to the bartender. Come here, take their chits. No more, Ethan. Ethan doesn't even look at you. He props his elbows on the bar and holds his head. Sleeper, it's been a long cycle. Enough. Ethan lets out a long sigh. He rapidly rubs his eyes with his palms. You're right, he says quietly. This isn't fun anymore. He reaches towards his holster. His elbow slips and the gun tumbles out, clatters on the bar, and falls to the floor, bouncing onto the ground between you. Yes! Both you and the bartender look at the gun, stare at it. Butterfingers, says Ethan, puts out a hand, beckoning for you to give him the gun back. If you would. Bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun. Hand Ethan the gun or point the gun at Ethan. Oh. You and the bartender look at the gun, stare at it. So, oh god, if I give Ethan the gun back, he's not gonna. But the bartender might throw me out if I try to pull a gun on you. The bartender might throw me out. Bartender looks at you warily. Like, I don't understand why the bartender would be looking at me warily unless it was a warning to not point the gun at Ethan. I don't think Ethan's going to start treating me any better even if I give Ethan back the gun. Oh, this is a hard choice. I don't know what to do. I can't keep letting Ethan push me around, but also this bartender looks like they're about to kick my ass if I try to point a gun at him. Oh, God. I'm gonna point the gun. I can't keep taking his shit. Ethan turns his head in your direction a little, a sharp pale eye locking with yours. The bartender backs away. Oh, turns on the stool. Oh, sleeper he stands. This is more like it. Pull the trigger or wait? I don't want to wait. What if he pulls a gun on me? He might have another gun. But... I'm glad I didn't leave this for next time. This is a pretty cool moment. Turns on the stool. Oh, sleeper he stands. This is more like it. If I shoot you... Am I even gonna hit you? Do I even know how to use a gun? What if I pull the trigger and miss? But what if I... I don't know. If I don't pull the trigger now, I might not get another chance. But I might also miss. I've went too far now. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger. I can't keep letting you push me around, and I think if I allow you to get the upper hand again, I am royally fucked. Because I have now pissed you off and stolen your gun I don't think there's a way that I get out of this without doing this. I don't think you're going to be willing to talk to me if I wait. I, in fact, think you may try and fight me and potentially hurt me. But pulling the trigger, like I said, I might just miss. I might just miss. I mean, I don't want to kill someone, but he's kind of a jackass and a horrible person for doing this to me. And I feel like I have to protect myself here. You're basically blackmailing me in threatening to take me back to, you know, my abusers, basically. That's incredibly messed up. Let's wait. I think I'm just gonna wait. I think I'm just gonna wait. We'll see what happens with wait. You hold the gun steady, training it on his head. Ethan smiles. Like the dog that caught the car. He turns on the bartender and mock whispers, I'm not sure they know what to do with it. I've got it trained on your head, jackass. I can do it now. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger now. I've had time to steady my aim, damn it. Is the safety gonna be on? What is this? You don't wait. You pull the trigger. The gun clicks. By now all the attention in the bar is on you and Ethan, who looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand, and in it are 10 shiny bullets. 10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar. Oh my god. Damn it all. I mean, it makes sense that the bartender would have taken the bullets out of your gun because you're a drunk asshole. Ethan smiles at the bartender. Oh well, he says, and grabs the gun, slamming it back into your face in a single move. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby, the gun clatters onto a surface. They hit a glancing blow that makes your vision swim. Through the blur, you see Ethan wrestle a small, thin slate from his belt and hold it up. Oh god, what is happening? I have made mistakes. Enough of this. I'm logging a job and calling it in. Ethan taps the slate. No more playing. Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo to your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across the bar. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin. His face close, his breath heavy with drink. Oh my god, my eye. I don't know what the hell just got in my eye, but my eye is like burning. Phew, sorry about that. I don't know what caused that. I put some eye drops in and I feel a little bit better now, so... His face close, his breath heavy with drink. SNARP just screwed me, he grins maniacally. They canceled the contract. Stands up. They canceled the contract, he shouts at the ceiling of the compressor. You stand up, struggling to your feet. The sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine. When you shake off the last blur, the bartender has Ethan's pistol trained on Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room, all eyes trained on him. I'll kill all of you, he screams. He stumbles into the wall, spinning away towards the door. I'll be back for that, he shouts at the bartender and lunges out of the compressor. You steady yourself on the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar. After a while, you wander out, into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around every corner. Fuck, that was intense. Ethan's vendetta. Ethan may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. Okay, he's gonna be back. Oh god, but I don't have to pay him! I don't have to pay him! I can maybe buy a stabilizer! Oh my god, I just need to get money. I don't think it's worth it going to go try and get scrap. I need to do whatever gives me the most money possible. Also, I need to keep my energy up or I'm going to die. So, I might just have to do noodle delivery, or noodle manufacture, sorry. Because I need to have my energy up, or I'm boned. I'm like kind of stuck in a rut. I can't make progress anywhere because I don't have the resources to do it. I wish I could sell this stupid thing. Or use it to unlock something interesting. But I can't. Let's see, I have 17 cryo. That's enough to... I can't even get that. Recruiter equal to get their payload into the Ord exchange, and they'll pay a wage to anyone willing to help them. I mean, this would be a pretty good amount of money, I think. Which I could then use to buy some scrap to repair myself. But then I wouldn't be able to do anything about my energy problem, and I would get hurt the next day, I believe, because I'm starving. Alternately... How much longer are you here? Okay, alternately, we could go over here, and I get money and energy for doing that, which would leave me with another day, but I wouldn't be able to repair it myself. Or no, I would be able to repair myself. I would have just enough to be able to repair myself. I'm just struggling to stay afloat here, but I think that gives me enough time to do this. So let's do that. I got 8 cryo, 3 more energy, so I'm not about to die. We can go over here. We can use our cryo to buy some scrap. Yeah. So I could have just went to the Greenway and just gotten scrap that way. But that didn't also give me energy. I suppose I then could have used my money to... Yeah, maybe I should have done that instead. Went over there with my high roll, foraged some scrap for free rather than having to buy it, and then I could have just bought whatever food I wanted. Yeah, damn it. There's so many things to think about in this game. But, I got a random scrap item. Scrap components. We have 5 cryo to our name. I'm gonna go back here and repair myself. Oh, this is getting rough. This is getting real dire. My condition improved though, so tomorrow I'll have 2 dice, which will help me immensely. I can just work on getting a bunch of money. Yes, we have a 6. We have a 4. We are good. I might even just sunbathe. No, I don't need to sunbathe. I can do a... Okay, let's, go to... Yeah, let's go over here. And let us... I would love to use the 6 on finding that person, but I can't. I need to do this. I need to gather scrap. So let's use our 6 to gather scrap. So what does this get me? Just 1 scrap or 2? 2! If it's a positive... Oh, boy, that's really good. That's really good. That's really good. 50% positive, 50% neutral. But no, I need, I do need some energy. And my best way to do that is to go work. Okay, but we're working through this. We're working through this. Sorry, I intended for this video to be 30 minutes, but I got too into this game. So, it's compelling. What can I say? 50% positive, 50% neutral. Please, positive. I really need it. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I don't get as much energy or as much cryo, but it gets me through the day. So I'm still good. And we can go back to my house. Okay, scrap repair actually coming in clutch now. We might be saving it with scrap repair now. Self-repair, sorry. Ooh, and if I do another one, I can get a 3rd dice. Who needs to buy stabilizers? I just need scrap. We got 3 dice. Oh boy, and we're gonna have 2 dice for a few days now. That is good. That is good. I've successfully kind of recovered. Oh, but no, I lost them. Yeah, that's right. Damn it. Okay, well, I have absolute garbage dice today. Oh boy. I have 8 cryo, which is not enough for shit. I'm gonna have to sell some of this data, I think. I don't think I'm gonna be able to give it to anyone. I can do this to bypass you. What? So, A self-guided program that scouts data from closed networks. So where... Can I can't just put that... Yeah, bypass. Extract data. So this is a Havenage agent. Okay, we got some Havenage data from that. I also got a cipher! Ooh. Valuable cipher granting access to encrypted Havenage systems. Yes, yes, yes. This is good. This is good. This is the best thing I think I could have done with my shitty poopy rolls today. Okay. Traffic out of the... So... Now what exactly... Disable my tracker. Extract the past. Hack the shipyard and slot the Ripper worm. The shipyard. Yeah, that's right. That's what I gotta do. Well, I have a Havenage cipher. Let's see what I can get here. The gate flips. You are in. Gate H4 access. So, Havenage port H33. Is this where I... Yes, an open port sits waiting for you to slot in a Ripper worm. What will it find in there? Let's use the Ripper worm. Okay, this might work out well here. Shipyard server slotted. The worm slots in and begins tunneling down a thread. Godspeed, little one. Okay. Okay, that is good. That is good. We made some progress with Thing there. Thing's Bay. Thing's Ripper worm is installed, but it'll take a few cycles to run through. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing else for me to use this one on, so let's see what else we can get. Keynode. You require 2. Havenage agent. You require 2. One of the Yadigan ones are over here, yeah. So how many Yadigans are there? 2 more? Yeah, I think the chance for me to get the stuff from that data scalper is probably done now because I already sold one of these. So I think I'll grab this and sell it so that I can get some energy. Right? I could also hack into this, but I don't know what's going to be behind it and if it will be worth it. I would rather just get one of these so that, because I know I can sell it for money immediately. Yeah. I'll keep the Havenage data though, because maybe I'll be able to, if I can keep those and get all of those, because I've never sold one of those before. If I can get those and keep them, then I can possibly get the ship mined from the data fence. So, tracking Yadigan, yeah. A slate in the office advertises. I wonder, does the fence pay me though? Well, no, but you're like, I don't think you pay me for each step. That's the problem. I don't think you pay me for each step. Yeah, you need 5. Okay. Yeah, you need 5. I don't know if I'll be getting 5. I think I'm just gonna sell it for a profit. Oh, this is the wrong place. I think I'm just gonna sell it for a profit. So... yeah, like I said, I just need the cryo. I'm gonna keep the Havenage one, though. Havenage. 10. Good. That is 18 cryo. I really wish I could sunbathe, but unfortunately I don't think I can. And also, unfortunately, I can't buy any of the cheaper drinks from anywhere because they have all disappeared now. They are all gone. I just can't get free food anywhere anymore. Or not free food, but cheaper food. That just doesn't work, damn it. So I have to go buy Infosys very expensive food to kind of keep alive here. Just the constant upkeep, man. It's hard. It's really, really hard. Alright, back to sleep. In cycle. Hopefully I can get some more scrap components soon. Or just get enough money. Okay, that's enough for a scrap component. 2 of them, I mean. Okay, and I have a 2 as well. I have a 2 as well. Oh god, and you're coming back. Jesus. That's not gonna go well when that happens. Cross to the greenway. Okay. The wastes. I want to gather more scrap. I need to repair myself so that I can do stuff. Thank you. Scrap components. Cool. So I got 2 more of those. We can go back, cross to the rim. Cool, cool. And what do we do now is the question. I have a 2. We can go back to the eye and do some more cheeky shit. This one required 2. Data here is part of a cache tucked away during the collapse. Who hid this? I want the data that I know will actually get me something, so I'm just gonna go for another Yadigan agent. Oh, you need a 1. Shit. Yadigan agent? You also need a 1. Also shit. Okay, so there's only 1 node that I think needs a 2 now. Yeah, okay. Well, we're running out of options to do here. This was the one that needed a 2. Alright, what do you got? Something good, please, that I can sell? Another fucking encrypted key, of course. Damn it all. Useless. Well, I have some scrap that I can use to heal myself up. And I'm gonna need to do that. God, I'm floundering, man. Trying to stay alive here. I want 3 dice, damn it. So I'm gonna use another one of these to get myself back up there. Okay. Okay. This would have been so much better if I just bought the damn stabilizer instead of going to the Greenway. But I was like, oh, the Greenway will have good things for me, but it didn't have good enough things for me. Alright, we can end our cycle. We're doing a lot of cycles this episode. Whole lot of cycles are being done. We are starving, but that is fine. I got shit rolls. And if I do another one of these, the hunter is on my ass. So I can't even use my shit rolls for that. Damn it. Well, I could come over here. Some more scrap. I need energy though. I really need some energy. So if I put a 25% chance negative, it is danger. I really need this to be a neutral or a positive. So what I'm thinking is I want to use the 3 to get myself some energy because I can't afford anything else. Please? Please? Ugh. Fucking hate it. Fucking hate my life. God damn it! Okay, well then, we're back to square fucking 60 million really bad zone. I'm starving. Starving does an extra condition damage each cycle. Do I... Yeah, see, but that's 25% chance for negative as well. I won't lose condition if I get it wrong, but I also won't get anything. Whereas, if I go over here... 4 is 25% chance for negative, or was it not? What were the chances on a 4? 25% chance for negative. Would I get negative twice? Probably. I really need some scrap, dude. Start action, please. Neutral. Okay. Miner's energy, but I got a scrap component. But I had no energy anyway, so I don't think that actually did anything to me. I don't think I lost condition for it. Okay, and now I have a whopping 1 that I could do something with. What's something safe could do? Here we go. Let's do a safe noodle manufacturer 50% chance neutral. 50% chance negative, but I have like no cryo and no energy, so I don't think this will go bad for me. Even if I fail it. There we go, a little bit of energy. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, and now we can go back to my house. Fing will be finished tomorrow, so I'm really hoping Fing saves my ass. Scrap repair, or self-repair coming in clutch here. End cycle. I don't think I'm gonna get that third dice, because I think I'm gonna take 2 condition damage because I'm starving. Right. No. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So if you only have 1, you don't actually take the starving damage. Good. Okay, and I got 2 5s. Oh, hell yes. This I can work with. Okay, Fing. What you got? What you got, Fing? As you arrive, Fing comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, Sleeper. Puts a hand on your shoulder and you turn back the way you came. Go where? See Hardin Hurst? Gives you a sideways glance. Isn't that what you were here for? Steps into the passageway, guiding you downring towards the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. That data you ripped? Well done, by the way, he grins. Tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in. Thing takes a sharp turn onto a dimly lit passage. Confront him? That's right, it's the perfect time. Thing slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where somewhere a water pipe drips in the black. It's him, Sleeper, the same Hardin Hurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name, an entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union. Paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solheim, Sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here, running the station one day, and the next Erlin's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. Pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station and water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents, were coming in non-stop. And as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them in, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central systems, while this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take on all it could. Yeah, they were just totally throwing out safety because they're like, well, we have a whole boatload of employees coming soon. We can say screw our current employees. The riots came after a collision at Dock 2A, young pilot. His MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory, and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, and that's the ring we have to get a ferry across. That's part of the ring that we have to get a ferry across, right? Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erlin, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true, but my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV and welded it to the dock while my father joined the improvised crews trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Bing pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though. By the time they did, Solheim was gone, bending every one of us to the black, apart. Bing finally turns back to you now, his eyes burning. From shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those that had exploited at every step. Bing starts walking again. That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time his past catches up to him. How is he still alive? Clearly you don't know much about executives. That kind of power comes with certain benefits. Bing rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The vast bulk of the sidereal horizon comes into view. Like the ruins of a toppled skyscraper lying across the ring, the entrance to the shipyard is ahead. This is crazy. Bing turns to look at you. Don't come then, I won't force you. You stand across from each other in the corridor. What is it then, Sleeper, you coming or not? I'm coming. Bing grins. Let's go show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. Web of corridors lead through the complex, snatches of the sidereal horizon always appearing through windows. Looks like the corpse of a whale, suspended, skeletal, and posing. I didn't think this was gonna last this long. I didn't think we were just gonna hop right into it. I thought I was gonna talk to him and he'd be like, meet me at the place. Thing seems to know exactly where he's going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the sidereal horizon. Network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull. Filled with workers and equipment, the sound is stretched out by the vast space so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Feng spot them at the same time, a group walking slowly across a gantry, and at the front, 2 men. One gesturing towards the ship, and the other stick-thin, cleanly dressed, with a shock of gray hair. Hardin. You and Feng say his name in unison, and Feng sets off up the staircase to the gantry with you following behind. I don't know how this is going to go. Do we have a weapon of some sort? Are you looking to kill him, or are you just going to be like, you did bad things, and he's going to be like, so, guards, kill them. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done on the sidereal horizon's hull and Hardin nodding along. Hardin Hurst, Feng shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figures turn. Yes, Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Feng, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place. You're a traitor, Hardin. A Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Feng's voice is steady, strong. You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, everything Erlin stood for, everything Havenage stands for. You have no place on this station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you too. Glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, others nervous. You are from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Hardin, inspecting Feng's clothing. Feng turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. Feng turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. Foreman glances between Feng and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leans towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. It's true. As he begins speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you. And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent. What are you, if not exactly that? Looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of SNARP. You have no place in a Havenage shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? Murmur of approval runs through the group. Feng holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right. I am systems, and I have the records that link you directly to Solheim right here. Turns to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man into custody of the shipyard. Foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members' meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own men against me. Don't you try to tie us up in bureaucracy, you stupid jackass! You hear it now, the echoing sounds of boots on walkways, coming from all angles at once, and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. Gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides. Feng spits. Hardin, you shithead. You can't wriggle out of this one. A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Feng turns and stares him down. Go for the weapon or calm Feng? I don't feel like going for the weapon is going to work here. I do not feel like going for the weapon is going to turn out well here. Calm Feng. You look at Feng, he shakes his head and puts a hand on your shoulder. Let's go, says Feng, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Feng picks up pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Feng is grinning ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections start drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the ring. Got him, mutters Feng. What's going on? Oh, did you hacker man him? Hardin is doing what any sneaky shithead always does, calling his friends. We're tracking his outgoing messages. Fing's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook 'em good enough and they'll give the game away. Jabs at the slate and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring, lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots? These are Hardin's buddies. The one he's messaging right now, and we're gonna find them all. That was on purpose? Of course. Hardin isn't working alone. Well, I'm really glad I didn't grab the gun. Hardin isn't working alone. We need the full set or nothing. Fing glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper. This is exactly what we need. Good hunting. Pat on your shoulder, Fing drifts away. Can you pay me or get rid of my tracker or some shit? Fing drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed. I mean, at least I got an upgrade point. Jesus. Okay, I could get another point in engineer. Or... let's see, what do I want here? Interfacing, I would prefer to not have to do more of that if I can help it. Since the hunter we're going to be engaging with next. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. So I only have one upgrade point, so I don't think I want to do that. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. Chance to gain energy after any engage. I don't engage much, is the problem. I wish I'd gotten this earlier. It would have really helped being able to get cryo from all those interface actions, but I thought going in that my build wasn't going to be suited to that stuff, but it seems like you're going to be doing interface stuff a lot. I don't even know how much more this is going to come up at this point. But I need 2 points to even upgrade that. Yeah, I really don't know how much more this is going to come up. I put my Intuit to 0. That would make doing the thing for Ankita easier. It would kind of give all of my stats a baseline, so I'm not working off of -1s. Maybe that's more useful than getting this. Because, like, realistically, how much more interface work am I going to be doing? I've done a lot already. Like I said, I'm very limited in what I can get here. I could save up for +2 in engineer, but quite frankly, I don't really feel like I need it. I mean, maybe with this stuff with Fing, we're gonna have more interface stuff come up. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. We've been doing a lot of interfacing, even though I didn't think I would be. Like, I mean, I don't know, this is a blind playthrough. I don't know what the best decisions are. I can't sit here and second guess everything. Hindsight is 20/20. All that jazz, so I just shouldn't worry about it, so. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed this longer episode of Citizen Sleeper, and I will see you next time for some more.